Hey everybody, so it's me, Phoenix, and I've decided to show you a video of me making the pumpkin pie because people have asked, hey, make a video, so I'll make a video. And I love the pumpkin pie, so let's start with that. So one of the first things I'll do is show you what ingredients we have. So it's actually simple. We've got 2 eggs, the condensed milk, I'm using Eagle brand, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, no salt because the Dutchman went in and gave himself a heart condition, tender flake, bacon noir, and obviously a pumpkin. For the pumpkin, if you use one that's the size of a bowling ball, you can actually get 2 pumpkin pies out of those. So I'm back. So those were the ingredients, and yes, there was bacon noir, but that's for me. So first thing you do is the eggs. You mix them up. You don't have to go crazy. You don't need a mixer, just that will do. Next thing you throw in is the pumpkin. So essentially I'm not going to tell you what the ingredients, what the measurements are. I'm just going to post them on the site and on Facebook. If you want to see it, follow it, go right ahead. Again, for the pumpkin, if you get one that's the size of a small bowling ball, it's enough for two pumpkin pies. So that goes in. And just to show you the difference between canned and this, that's the color of the canned one, whereas that's the color of the pumpkin. So real pumpkin, fake pumpkin. Well, it's not fake. Those are Dickinson pumpkins, which we learned today are just your typical gourds. So it's not real pumpkin. That's real pumpkin. So you toss that in, and you toss a cup of packed brown sugar. So for my homo friends up there, just pretend it's fudge and pack away. So let me get that set for you. I'm back. So for the sugar, I'm just using Red Path. It's brown sugar. Again, it's packed. I'm sure Dwayne's going to appreciate making a comment about me packing anything. So there we go. That goes in. So you got the sugar, you got the pumpkin, you got the eggs. Next I'm going to put in the spices. So I pre-mixed them as opposed to putting each one individually, so that way it saves time. So the spices are in there. And the milk. So this is the Eagle brand. So not quite milk. It's more sugar than milk. So let's get that all in there. Okay, so once that's all in, I think that's it, yep. So now you just mix it up. And it doesn't take much to mix. You can just use a fork. Or a whisk. Anyway, it's starting to look like what pumpkin pie filling would look like. And I'll pause it. Okay, so I went for the whisk. And that's what it looks like. Once it's all mixed up, it looks like crap. It tastes great. So as you saw before in the picture of ingredients, I'm using the tender flake. Normally I like to make my own pie crust. Lie. I'm also making a second pie crust with the Pillsbury one, the rollout one. So actually that's what this one is, because I've already made one with the tender flake. And we're pretty much done. So I'm going to pour all of this into that. Almost done. And we're done. So that's what this one looks like. That's what the tender flake one looks like. So now, for some weird reason, you're supposed to bake it at 425 for 15 minutes, then reduce it to 350 for an hour. So we'll be back in an hour. So I lied before when I said it was going to be an hour. It's only actually 40 minutes, so check it. And then this is what it should look like after 40 minutes. So you want to make sure that it's done, so you take a knife, put it in the center, and if it's still dirty, which this one is, then you let it cook a little longer. So try this one, and same thing. So we're going to give it another 15 minutes. So they were burning on the edge, but the center's still not done, so we wrap the edge around with tin foil. It's a Dutchman's secret, well, so that way the edge doesn't burn and the middle can still cook.
I'm just doing what I was told.
Okay, well anyway.
We'll see if it works. Okay.
Alright, so that's the center, still not cooked, so a little longer. And there we go. Okay, so they're done. We took them out of the oven, so it took a little more than slightly over an hour to get done because the center wasn't quite cooked yet. The edges got a little brown, so we did that whole tin foil trick to get them not to burn, and that's what they look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush the cooling a bit by putting them in the fridge. Normally you have to leave them to cool before you slice them, so I'll see what that looks like in an hour. Okay, so I had to actually put it in the freezer just to get it to cool off a little faster than in the fridge. So we're gonna try one of them. Mike's gonna be my guinea pig. So try the better looking one. So it looks just like store-bought.
Well,
better. Maybe it should have cooled off just a little more.
Teeny pieces.
So far, so good. No. You're gonna try it.
You try it.
You're gonna try it.
Oh, you pushed something.
So Mike's gonna be my guinea pig. Go ahead. Nom 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 nom.
That's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Try another one. Another bite.
There wasn't too big of a look of surprise on my face, was it?
So there you have it. Rick Phoenix's pumpkin pie.
From scratch.
Almost from scratch, because I did use the condensed milk. Otherwise, there you go. Very simple, very quick, simple ingredients.
Oh, I'm in milk.
From the House of Insanity, we want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all on Facebook. Yeah, you bitch about me.